Hello and welcome to News in Brief on Vantage TV, where I bring you daily news updates on the stories that made major headlines from around the world. My name is Anita Macaulay. Do well to stay tuned. On the national news, Nans make demands over student loan structure. The leadership of the National Association of Nigerian Students on Tuesday visited President Bola Tinubu over the student loan bill that he signed into law on Monday. The Nans delegation was led by the body's national president Umar Barambu. Speaking to the State House correspondents after engagements with the president, Barambu revealed that they urged him to review the constitution of the special committee that will oversee the new Nigerian Education Loan Fund to include student representatives. In a response, the president promised to consider the request of the Nans leaders, but urged the students' body to ensure unity among its members across the country to achieve more. Federal government issues 2 oil export terminal licenses. The federal government on Tuesday issued and signed licenses for the establishment of 2 crude oil export terminals capable of generating $11 billion revenue annually for the country. It issued the licenses through the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority to Belema Sweet Export Terminal Limited and NNPC Exploration and Production Limited in Abuja. Speaking at the event in Abuja, the Chief Executive Farouk Ahmed said the signing of the terminal establishment licenses for the 2 crude export terminals would lead to the addition of more than 4 million barrels of oil capacity to Nigeria's export storage. On to the international news, Ethiopian Airline chairman resigns. The chairman of Ethiopian Airlines, Gima Wake, has resigned. Ethiopia has since appointed the head of the country's Air Force, Lieutenant General Yilma Medasa, to replace Wake. While commander of Ethiopia's Air Force, Yilma served on the company's board of directors for the last 2.5 years before assuming his new role on June 8, the carrier said. Wake, a 79-year-old veteran of the African airline industry, joined the company in 1965 and served as chief executive officer from 2004 to 2011, a period of strong growth for the air carrier before taking on its chairmanship in March 2022. 22 U.S. troops injured in Syria helicopter. 22 U.S. service members were injured on Sunday in northeast Syria in a mishap involving a helicopter, military officials said on Monday. The cause of the incident is under investigation, although no enemy fire was reported, the U.S. Central Command said in a statement. The service members had various degrees of injuries, the officials said. 10 were evacuated to healthcare facilities outside the region. That's the size of the package on this edition of News in Brief on Vantage TV. For more updates, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do have a nice day.